Jannik Sinner and Novak Djokovic are both cruising into the third round at Wimbledon. Sinner won easily in straight sets, and Djokovic shut out Dan Evans in a 6-0 final set. What's notable isn't just results, it's how Sinner is absorbing Djokovic's grass court mastery as a real-time lesson. He's not just watching highlights, he's taking notes, adapting, and preparing. Earlier today, Sinner spoke openly about Djokovic's serve, movement, and court decisions. He pointed out that Djokovic has more confidence on grass, mixes his shots more, how he moves, but this comes with his experience.
The way he moves, I feel like he is still much more confident than I am on grass, how he moves, and but this is also the experience he has more than I have. And
yet Sinner isn't just admiring from afar, he intends to borrow aspects of Djokovic's style while staying true to his own aggressive pace. After Sinner's win versus Vukic, he commented on his similarities to Djokovic. "I still believe we are different players. We do have a couple of similarities, for example how we hit the forehand and backhand. This exchange matters because both players are on a collision path, likely set for a semi-final meeting. With many seeds already out, their section looks clearer than expected." Sinner recognizes that studying Djokovic, especially at 38, still so dominant, is like getting a masterclass in grass court tennis. Djokovic has done this hundreds of times. Sinner wants to do it soon too. What's striking is Sinner's mindset. He's world number one, but he's not complacent. He's honest about being behind in experience on grass and is actively bridging that gap. That kind of humility, paired with ambition, builds serious momentum, not just physically, but mentally. Grass court is its own beast. Rallies are shorter. Serves, returns, and timing rule. Djokovic's precision, hitting spots over power, tops that game. Sinner is aiming to develop similar precision, watching Djokovic do it live, point by point. It's an evolving school of thought, but Sinner also points to his own qualities. "While he has more experience than I have, I may be a faster hitter, but in another way I am also very consistent. Just like him, he gave me a lot of information on how to make my game like his, but in my style." The subtle message here is big. Sinner isn't just respecting a legend, he's preparing to sit at that same table. The blend of admiration and ambition creates narrative, aged wisdom against youthful fire, but youth learning from wisdom in real time. Put simply, Sinner respects Djokovic, but he's studying him with the intent to compete, not just learn. That shift from student to challenger is the story Wimbledon is writing right now. Part 2 will dive into how this dynamic shapes their mental duel, potential head-to-head tactics, and chess match strategies that might unfold in that semi-final. Looking ahead, Sinner plays Pedro Martinez next, an opponent he expects to beat, yes, but someone who'll test those newly honed tactics under pressure. Djokovic, on the other hand, faces Miomir Kekmanovic, a fellow baseline grinder used to rallying from behind. That match will reveal whether Djokovic's adaptability matches Sinner's tactical gains. As the first week of Wimbledon unfolds, one of the most compelling subplots isn't just about match scores. It's about learning curves, legacy, and the quiet chase of greatness. Jannik Sinner and Novak Djokovic are heading toward what feels like an inevitable collision in the semifinals, and every day that passes, the tension builds. But unlike most rivalries, this one is layered with mutual respect, and for Sinner, a sense of active learning. The world number one has made it clear that his dominance isn't just physical, it's mental, strategic, studied, and part of that study involves Novak Djokovic himself. When speaking to press after his win over Alexander Vukic, Sinner didn't hide it. He said plainly that Djokovic is the player he watches most closely. He noted their similar playing styles, but also pointed out key differences, pointing to the fact that he is trying to learn something from every player and adapt it to his own style. That last part, while maintaining my own style, is crucial because Sinner isn't trying to become Djokovic. He's trying to understand what makes him great and use that knowledge to elevate his own strengths. It's less about imitation, more about adaptation. Sinner's serve has improved dramatically in the last 18 months. His return game, while nowhere near Djokovic's level, was once a very weak point of Sinner. While no one probably will reach the level of defense Djokovic has, Sinner is improving so fast that his prior weakness is now becoming a weapon. His footwork on grass, never his favorite surface, has tightened, and his decision-making more composed than ever. The looming semifinal clash isn't just a marquee match. It could be a defining moment in this generational transition. Djokovic has long been the gatekeeper of greatness on grass. He has the record, the trophies, and the experience. But Sinner has the momentum, the ranking, and the hunger. Their last two encounters at Wimbledon came in 2022 in the quarterfinals and in 2023 in the semifinals. Both matches were very exciting, and the experienced Serb took care of business in both. So while we expect a great match when they hopefully face each other, this is an opportunity for revenge for Sinner. What stands out though is how Sinner is approaching this not as a rivalry, but as a process. He openly admits that his knowledge of grass courts still lags behind Novak's. He explains that Novak is better at mixing in slice, drop shots, and changes of pace, tools that are essential on this surface. It's a refreshingly grounded take from the world's top-ranked player. No romanticizing or blindly idolizing, just curiosity and focus. In many ways, Sinner is showing the kind of emotional maturity that Djokovic himself developed much later in his career when he was going head-to-head versus Federer and Nadal. With every tournament, Sinner is becoming a more complete player, not just through wins, but through introspection, through watching his potential rivals and asking, what are they doing better than me? How can I adapt their strengths into my style? This kind of mindset is rare, especially in tennis, where the top players often try to out-alpha each other in press conferences. Sinner's tone is different, measured, respectful, intentional. He's not here to start rivalries. He's here to win, and he knows that means understanding the blueprint that Djokovic has perfected over 2 decades. The timing of this potential showdown also matters. Djokovic is just 1 win away from his 100th Wimbledon victory, a milestone that reflects staggering consistency. Meanwhile, Sinner is navigating his first slam as the world #1. The pressure is high on both ends. Djokovic wants to defend his turf, to show that while older, he still has got it. Sinner wants to prove that his ranking reflects not just a moment in time, but a shift in power. And both know that this match, if it happens, won't just be a semifinal, it'll be symbolic. It's also worth noting that Sinner's learning process isn't just technical, it's also psychological. He's dealing with questions off court about his previous doping case, which resurfaced this week. In response, Sinner remained composed. He didn't deflect or lash out. Instead, he calmly explained how his position allowed him access to better legal resources, but insisted that the process was the same for all players. That kind of composure in the face of uncomfortable questions shows growth, and it mirrors Djokovic's own evolution, how he learned to manage media, expectation, and pressure all at once. How Djokovic battled through the controversies around the COVID pandemic. How every match the crowd was against him, and the media and the fans always favored Nadal or Federer. Back on the court, Sinner's body language says even more. He walks with more presence now. He controls points early. He rarely shows frustration. His matches this week have been clean, not just in scoreline, but in rhythm, slowly but surely suffocating opponents. He's in control, and he knows it. And all the while, he's keeping one eye on Novak, because Sinner understands that greatness isn't just about peaking, it's about learning, adjusting, and staying hungry. Djokovic has done that for 20 years, and now Sinner is beginning to do it too. So as the week continues and the third round gets underway, the real story isn't just about results, it's about readiness. Is Sinner ready to beat Novak at his own game? Maybe, maybe not yet, but one thing is clear, he's getting closer, and he's doing it one studied step at a time.